What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, I want to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers first round matchup in the 2021 NBA playoffs, and that is Sixers versus Wizards. Yes, we just go ahead and beat the Pacers last night in a game that I thought the Wizards should handle. I thought they should have played better against the Boston Celtics, but now we know the Celtics will play the Brooklyn Nets out of the play-in game, and the Wizards will play the Sixers back-to-back games in the Wells Fargo with 50% capacity. How many games do you think they're really going to win? Let me know in the comment section. But before we get into today's topic, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video or a live stream. We will be going live for the play-by-plays for every single playoff game. So come through and chill with your boy. Lastly, smash the like button for your boy. It goes a long way for the channel. And also, follow your boy on Twitter. That's where we talk Sixer news behind the YouTube scenes. With all that out the way, let's get into this first round matchup. So, let's start this off by talking about the 3 times these two teams actually met up in the 2021 regular season. Normally, the Sixers and Wizards will play each other 4 times, but the lack of games going from 82 to 72 due to COVID only allowed us to play each other 3 times. Now, in them 3 games, there were probably injuries, COVID-19 implications, but you can't really count that for why a team would have won or lost because it went around the whole league and it's over. We in the playoffs now. We just trying to go back and look at the two teams, how they matched up, and what did the Sixers look like against them when they shooting from the field, from the 3-point line, and how many points did they score? So, to let you guys know off the rip, the Sixers won all 3 games, of course. And in the playoffs, we're expecting a sweep. And at worst case scenario, a gentleman's sweep, which is 4-1. Give them 1 game. Be nice. I'm just kidding. I want the total sweep so we can rest up for the big boys in the playoffs. But if you look here are the 3 games. A couple stats I want to go over. The Sixers won the first game, 127-101. In that game, the Sixers had 13 steals and they shot from the field 54.4%, and from the 3-point line, 52.4%. So we were able to get our shots up and knock them down in the first game, and we won with a comfortable victory. Now, let's look at game 2. We won a close game, 141-136, and in that game we had 9 steals. We shot 61.7% from the field and 62.1% from 3. So Danny Green, Seth Curry, these guys were letting it go from downtown. Maybe a little bit of Shake Milton and Furkan Korkmaz as well. But we won a shootout in the second game, and in the third game we won another close one, 113-107. In that game we had 11 steals. We only shot 47.1% from the field and a horrible 3-point shooting at 28.6. But that goes to show that the defense and probably down the stretch, Joel Embiid came through and we got an ugly win. And maybe Joel Embiid wasn't there. Maybe it was Ben Simmons and Tobias who came through. I'm not exactly sure, but it goes to show regular season, whether we were healthy or not, we own the Wizards, and it's because of our defense and our size. If you notice, 13 steals, 9 steals, and 11, we're always making them turn the ball over because of the defense intensity. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid down low, and Matisse Thybulle on the wing, they wreak havoc. And in a series like this, where you got Bradley Beal, who did drop almost 51 game on us, I'm not sure who was D'ing him then, but you got to have the rotation of Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle watching the 1-2 punch they had, which is Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. Now, I mean, Russell Westbrook's going to get his triple-double in 1 or 2 games in the series, but let him go. Let him get the assist. Let him get the rebound. But when he goes to shoot, allow this man to shoot. He cannot make big shots in the playoffs. So, let him be the one who has to carry him. So send the double team, send the traps, put the best defender on Bradley Beal and say, Westbrook, if you want to win, go right ahead. You're going to be the one to have to beat us. And again, they got no answer for the big dog down low. Robin Lopez looked pretty good in this Pacer game. And they got Alex Len, Thomas Bryant. I don't even know if Thomas Bryant's even in, to be honest. But they don't got the size and the athleticism on the 4 and 5 spot to watch a guy like Joel Embiid. And besides Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, they only really have Bertans to knock down threes. Now that Rachi Mora dude can never say his name right, he can get up and down the court and offer some skill for the Washington Wizards, but it's nothing to be scared of. Again, this is going to be a game that we're going to come out and cement our dominance. We haven't been playing competitive basketball throughout this season with the injuries and the easy schedule we had, just playing dominant teams without their guys. But the Sixers team showed that at times, we can play down the competition, but this is the playoffs. This is where there can't be no back-to-back excuses. No, we weren't really feeling excuses. So there's no reason why a team who does have a dominant 1-2 punch in Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal should give us fits. We got the size, we got the speed, we had the athleticism, we got the shooters, we got everything over the Washington Wizards. They just got a guy named Bradley Beal who can get hot, and a guy in Russell Westbrook who is a hustler. He gets rebounds off his pure hustle. He gets assists off of just having the ball so much in his hand. And again, let this guy shoot. If he's shooting, the other guys ain't shooting. Let him shoot. Look around. Just look around. Let him try to win the game because it's not that type of player. He's not that type of player. Now on the offensive side, we know Joel Embiid's going to eat, but I want to cement what my video yesterday was. I want to make sure the bench rotation we put in here, they come in and do what they got to do. It's easy to get these guys up to par against a Washington Wizards series, possibly a Knicks series, because we're going to need them for the big, bad Eastern Conference Finals game. But again, when I look at this team, there should be no reason why the Sixers don't come through and roll over them. Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double, I'll give him that. Bradley Beal, runner-up to Steph Curry on the, scoring title. I'll give him that. But beyond that, who do they got? A bunch of no-names. And Bradley Beal's shaking up. He's going to have to come out of this game that he just played, and Sunday he's going to have to come to Philly and play the Sixers. So I expect us to win both games in the Wells Fargo. And like I said, I'm predicting a sweep or a gentleman's sweep at worst. Sixers, don't let me down. Get the rest, and we'll figure out who wins in the Knicks-Atlanta series. Now, I will be doing the play-by-plays for each game, but if something interesting happens, I'll be dropping a podcast episode the next day. So make sure you turn on post notifications, follow your boy on Twitter, and stay tuned because we about to take this ride together to the championship. Now, again, I'm recording this after the game, so it's super late. I wanted to get more into detail, but I am tired. I'm going to post this. I don't know what time tomorrow. You know I work early in the morning, so we'll figure out the time. But the Sixers-Wizards matchup will go on starting on Sunday. And like I said, stop Bradley Beal, stop Russell Westbrook, and do what you do. Let Ben Simmons get out in transition. Play the defensive game you got again. The perimeter defense is what the Sixers specialize in when they got that two-headed monster in Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle, who in my last video I said is a top 5 defender, and he has to be in a rotation. I broke down the bench and said my rotation, Matisse Thybulle needs to be involved because you got so many talented guards in the league, in the playoffs. You're going to need that dog who just harasses people who have the ball. He gets some crazy fouls, but he's all over the person, and he makes their offensive game just kind of slow down or disappear. He's a nightmare to be trying to score against for 48 minutes. He is an absolute nightmare, and sweet dreams, Bradley Beal. With that being said, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Hopefully I see you Sunday. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.